How you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. So, as the title said, the Unstoppable Manticore Build. Yeah, it took me a while to make this one, and so yeah, it's an Unstoppable Manticore build. I worked really hard to make it, to make this build actually, and I do hope you like it, and if you do, hit the like button and subscribe of course to the channel. I will definitely do more of these. I really enjoy the Witcher, and as you can see, this Manticore build and the Manticore itself, the look, it's not the usual Manticore. It's the legendary Manticore, which is a new game plus. So you definitely can use the build that I made in the regular Manticore. As you can see, I do have the regular Manticore. The only difference is the level. As you can see, the regular Manticore, um, it's really weak next to the legendary. But well, the legendary is like 93, level 93, and the regular one is like requirement is level 40, so it's like double. But it doesn't matter if you're doing the regular game or the NG plus, and you still can use it and have fun with it. Yeah, so follow my instruction and you'll definitely see how powerful this build is, and you can use it not just with the Manticore equipment. You can also use it with the Cat School, the Feline, and Wolf School. But I do think with the research I made that it works better with the Manticore, and I will definitely make a Feline School build, and I will continue with the Bear School, and I will even do the Griffin School, even though I don't really like this the sign builds. That's not my thing. I'm more of a, in every game that I've played in the RPG or MMORPG, I always play you know, the warrior types, not the mage types. But I will definitely give it a shot, and if it's fun, I will definitely share it with you, and I will definitely show you guys. So, anyways, let's just jump into it. Okay, and yeah, so let's go over first with the decoctions. Okay, with this build you can use 4 decoctions. The decoctions I usually use are the Ikimara and Ikidana. These 2 decoctions are the main decoctions. I use them all the time. They heal you whenever you move, whenever you use stamina, they heal you. Also, I'll use Short, which protects you from knockdowns and stagger effects, and I use the Wyvern decoction. It will lend increased attack power units. So if you're fighting a really strong unit, every time you hit a blow, you'll definitely will get your attack will rise. And yeah, so I use this one. Sometimes I use water hag, um, but recently I actually found out about this one and I use this one. So use it, and invest in oils, guys. Invest in oils in this build. It's really important. I'm not the type of a player that use bombs a lot, so as you can see I didn't do much, but instead I invested in oils, and you'll see why. You know what, I'll show you now why. Oh, sorry. Because I'm kind of jumping, but because I use this skill, the poison blades. Oil appealed on blade gives a 15% chance of poison blade on poisoning, and that's gonna give a massive damage. well, the last encounter I had, I was fighting a level 100 monster. I was actually one level below that. I used the previous Manticore build, the previous Manticore equipment, but I didn't film it though. And thanks to this one, I destroyed it completely. And yeah, anyway, so let's start with the combat. As you can already see, the main trees, I guess, are the combat and the alchemy, and a little bit of science, like just 2 signs. I believe that's enough because once again it's more of a combat, hand-to-hand combat build. If you're into sign builds, that's not for you guys, and if you're into sign builds, don't use Manticore. Go with the Griffin. But anyway, you should start with the muscle memory, go with the strength training, and resolve. Adrenaline points kind of important, so resolve. And then, as you can see, I didn't go with the strong row, with the strong attack row, because most of the time I use the fast attack. Let's face it, 99%, well, not 99, but 8% of the encounters that you have with the mobs, with the creatures, monsters, enemies, bandits, whatever, you use fast combats, especially if you have this world thing. And so yeah, I decided to invest more in the fast attack. So yeah, after you have muscle memory, you should go with precise blow, and you should go with whirl 5 points, and with razor focus 5 points. After you're done with the combat, go with the alchemy and with the general. In general, we need only one thing, which is metabolic control, increase maximum toxicity by 30 points. I think that's the only thing we need here. After that, you should go with the alchemy, and you go hide intolerance 5 points, poison blades, important, super crucial, invest in it, 5 points. And we have the acquired tolerance 3 points because of the max. Then you should max out tissue transmission, synergy, and killing spree, one of the most powerful actually skills. It's this one. So yeah, invest in it. And in the science tree, should go with far-reaching earth and exploding shield. Now, as you can see, I use Euphoria. Yeah, I think it's the best, and as you can see, I still have one locked. And the thing is, I don't really need it. Kinda that's enough. If you really want to, you can, and you unlock it. I would advise you to, for example, put the general metabolic control to the instead of, for example, acquired tolerance, move the acquired tolerance to the lock thing, and put another sign here. For example, well, I had in mind with the earth sweep. You can also go with the active shield, which is nice. But it's not a mandatory. You can also, instead of doing that, you can go with something like I don't know, Hunter Instinct, which gives you critical hit damage against target's enemy type is increased by 20%, which is nice. But it's, once again, it's not a mandatory. You don't really need it. This tree is way more than enough. But yeah, if you decide to unlock it, what I would what I think I would stick to is just put the metabolic control back to the instead of one of these three, you know, and put the one that you removed here and invest in a little bit in the sign intensity. You know, you're still using signs. I use most of the time, most of the signs that I use are actually earth and the shield, you know, the queen. So yeah, try this build, you see how crazy it is, and definitely have fun. And yeah, you already I guess few of you already saw my other builds. I have already 2 builds, woven set and kinda Ursin set. But the thing is, I never finished it completely. I made it just like, you know, not till the end game, and I think the next one will be Ursin set, and I think I'll give you 2 options for the Ursin set. Usually I play more of a hybrid types, you know, I invest in alchemy, I invest in signs, but the Ursin don't need signs. You should use a little bit of alchemy for that, for the Ursin set, but not signs. Signs is kinda not important. So you can go hybrid with the Ursin, and you can go full attack, full melee combat. But we're jumping. Let's first try this one. Definitely crazy, unstoppable build. And yeah, if you like this video so far, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely see you on my next video, if it's Gwent or if it's another Witcher video, which definitely I enjoy doing them both. Let's take this one. Yeah, so I'll see you next time, guys.